came to this island, but after my one day, was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Watch yourself.
Hi there.
Where? Please, leave me Oh, sorry. Adam above, I await your word.
Ah, our family has gotten a little bigger. Welcome.
Excuse me, brother.
Zealot Ware seems so interested in Brother Devon's fast. I wonder if he's thinking about joining him.
Hi.
Was wondering when I'd get to meet our newest member. I'm Sister Mai, and rumor has it you happened to catch the Grand Zealots.
Apparently someone saw the mother of the
Loyalty test?
Yeah, we saw Richter leading those two outside. Only one came back, but I figured you were probably witness.
Sure. Yeah.
Look, it's a lesson worth learning now. Trust is a big deal in this. Just stay on the High Confessor's good side, and now there's something I can... And, not sure if the glow bothers you, but I can help with scouring, too.
Let's see what you've...
Adam provides.
Ah, there you are. I have a job for you.
Be respectful. You walk through hallowed halls.
I'd heard whispers of a new convert. Welcome, brother. How does it feel to take your place among Adam's chosen?
Like I'm surrounded by...
True devotion is often mistaken. I can assure you we are... You've been to Far Harbor, yes? Seen its barriers against Adam's holy fall? What would you do with...
I'd reach out to them.
Do you not believe we have trust?
Sounds like peace would be better for everyone. This island...
For years, my predecessor begged for peace. What? We tried to help them, to bring them Adam's light. But now that I am High Confessor, all Adam's foes, whether Far Harbor cowering behind their precious condensers, or that ancient robot hiding away his memory, they will come to recognize Adam. But it is only through unity that we can succeed. Adam now.
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command...
Martin.
Right.
Play it. I want to hear that.
time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
I can't believe it. He's alive. None of the other children can know about this. The command center, you said. I'll ensure we aren't disturbed.
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. What say we get out of here?
Have you seen Adam's Veil in the moonlight? Lovely. Just watch for fog breakers.
Target detected.
I know you're there. Let us discuss this tape of yours. Don't mind my friends. These children have proven they can be true. You walk into my chambers carrying that. If you value your life, you...
Why are you so afraid of Martin?
Afraid. Afraid! And now he plans to waltz back into the family he...
Right. High Confessor, please.
I beg to differ. You never know what manner of snakes one might encounter down here. Now cease stalling.
Dima sends his regards.
Dima?
their sins saw the mother.
Pardon me.
Adam's grace doesn't stop bullets. That
Let's see what you have.
balanced the sights myself.
The vessel is breathtaking, is it not? A machine dedicated
yes.
to spreading
It will come. It will be with me. And all
Did you hear that? I guess it was nothing.
It sounds like quite the experience, but I'm glad to know there will be peace on the island again.
Adam's vision was clear on the matter. I must thank you again for sheltering me while under its sway.
Think nothing of it. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
You are too kind, Eva. I should only need just a little more fresh air.
What do you think of Acadia, Nick?
Well, living in a scientific observatory wouldn't exactly be high on my list of comfortable spots. At least that fog is far enough below.
I was talking more about our ideals. Synths as their own way of life. Not hiding from what they are.
Kind of easy for you to say that, though, isn't it? You and I, we can't pretend to be anything else.
That just means we're in the perfect position to help our kind. We can be the example in the face of adversity.
I'm not looking to be anyone's example. You help who needs help. It doesn't have to be more than that.
Dima.
I suppose you've heard the news? The High Confessor's had a vision. Adam demands peace. Can I assume you're here to tell me?
Our mutual friend has taken high.
Good news indeed.
I'm starting to envy Dima. This whole situation makes me wish...
Peace can finally come. It's a heavy burden what we've done. But now the nucleus, Far Harbor, and Acadia.
And you really...
I do. I have given him all of the best traits of Tactus, and also of Martin.
It was the right thing to do.
It was necessary. I'll handle things from here. I'll arrange talks between the children. The children will revel in their irradiated bastion. The harbormen will continue to... And my people will... Here. For all you've done. You should also... And of course, you are welcome in it after all.
Hey, Dima.
Thank you for everything you've done. Acadia will always be open to you. You did well. Peace will come to this island. The children of Adam and Far Harbor are safe.
Buy something or what?
So, what's your story? Hey there.
You want to buy something or what?
Sure. Let's take...
It's not much.
So, it sounds like there's going to be peace on the...
You been all right? Well,
Yeah, I have. Hey, listen. So, I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me. Or who they... Everything in Acadia has been settled.
What are you talking about?
I know the real Kasumi is dead. She was replaced with me, but do Kenji and Ray really need to know that? All I have to do is go home.
Sure. Kasumi, please.
That's the thing, isn't it? Now I'll never really know. That idea is always going to be... But you're right. I'm real enough, aren't I? I need to start packing, and... Thank you. For...
Hey.
I'm listening. You all right? You need something?
Your thoughts?
You'd be shocked how many folks I've managed to...
That's all.
Suit yourself.
Looking for a bargain?
What's your story? Just a guy trying to make a few... Speaking of which...
Let's trade.
Of course.
High Professor Tectus, the leader of the Children of Adam, has made a formal peace with us.
You believe him?
I do. He said it was a vision from Adam. And if you know anything about him, you know how serious that is. Those missionaries, they won't be a problem. He's keeping them clear of Bar Harbor. No more creatures.
So they just want to forgive what Alan's done?
They're not
Christian?
God.
All you
Commanded us to let that go. So, yeah, I think they've forgiven us. So they'll stay on their part of the island, and we'll stay on ours. That's all.
Guns, guns, and...
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
I'll find them for you.
As I said, it's a day we need to talk to you.
Tectus wasn't specific. He said that you were an instrument of Adam because of you. I think we...
Do you think you and Tech...
So much blood spilled, but working together.
I guess we'll find out.
Once the fog recedes. And given time, it always does. And that's thanks to you.
You doing business?
How's it going?
Whatever.
Show me what you got.
Make it fast.
Oh my god. My baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
Good time.
You saved my life.
Happy to do it, Kenji.
You don't often see kindness in the Commonwealth.
If any of you ever need help again...
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a Singh.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just...
It's okay, Kasumi.
Mm-hmm. Do you folks need a minute?
No. We'll have plenty of time to talk. We should...
Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji.
I know. I will.
Mr. Nakano.
I need to speak to you. There's one last thing you and I need. We don't have much to offer. But my father traveled the continent. I buried all the others. I'm not an explorer.
What's in this collection?
Things he picked up out at sea or trading at different towns he visited.
I get to dig up buried treasure? Yar har har.
Yes. But you're not going to need a map. Thank you again.
See you around, Kenji.
Goodbye, Nick. Best...
For everything. For our family time. This is how it should be.
Kasumi.
I never realized before what Kenji and Ray did. How much...
Thank you so much. Kasumi is
Hey.
home.
There's something you need in this line of work. Have to expect the unexpected.
Really? Never?
Well, there was that time I got hired by someone who'd been frozen in a vault for 200 years. That one,
sure.
I'm glad things ended as well as they have. When it...
Every piece in here is worth what I charge.
Mm-hmm. I've got a few minutes.
Just don't call it junk.
If you're looking to keep your load light...
Uh-huh. Sure. Let's take...
Everything...
Uh-huh.
My friends say outside is smell, but you don't smell at all.
Ms. Perkins.
You're back. How did everything...
Mm-hmm. Take a guess.
Well, you were away for a long time, and So I'm guessing you had to track someone down a long distance. And that's all I can tell. Come on.
I tracked Ken.
That's great. We don't often get to bring people good news.
Sure.
Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew Don't be a stranger, Gun.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're giving our...
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
Ellie?
Thanks again for closing out the Nakano case. You never know where some of the hard ones are going to take you.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
What are you building?
And I should know.
Aaron.
Huh. Okay, well, it's a new...
Why do I have to pay for this stuff?
Like any...
Uh-huh.
I don't mean any...
I'll take a look, sure.
Sure.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with
Sure. I've got a few minutes to...
murder and mayhem.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of the neighborhood.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you'd forgotten.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs. Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Start with the big metal soft boots, right?
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari. Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're in the railroad. What's this all about?
Doctor, it's time.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memories...
Sure. I mean, technically, the corpse...
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest...
Fine. I'll take a look. But...
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Ego, fetch me the brain.
No, I will not. Now, do you...
How much...
That is not an encouraging question.
Here's...
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all...
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserved.
Sure.
But there's no way to access the memories and...
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth.
There could be long-term side effects.
Don't bother. I don't...
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when you've found your son.
Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
A lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Let's see. A single mind. We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory lock.
Right.
He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drops.
Any idea what...
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe,
Nick and I are gonna share a mind?
A smart mouth was all it took to solve problems we would have found.
no. You won't have to worry about that.
All right. Let's go.
Just sit down over there.
Sure.
See you on the other side.
Nick.
Sit down if you're ready. Let's do this. Be careful when you're cruising through Kellogg's mind. I'm hooked up to it after all.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Mom knew how it was.
Remember, you are
She
experiencing
wasn't
these memories
soft,
as
but
Kellogg. This may
she
prove
loved me
disorienting at
in her
first.
way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
All 5 states have now signed on. It means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of you.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is, you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. There was always a job. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Mind if we sit down?
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided.
First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. So, I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
How's now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth? If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
On C6. Down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here.
Wait. No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is
This
that
whole
your
setup
son?
in Diamond City was part of
This
some
appears to be a
elaborate
very
plan
recent
of
memory.
the old man's.
So, good news, I think.
Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's...
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, are you ready to talk about...
You were along for the...
Yes, but it's important.
there's more than one person.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changed. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing.
Mm-hmm. That's why he's there.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield.
Right.
If Virgil found a way to survive there...
Sure. Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed, I guess.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel so be sure you find a way to get through there. By the way, I unlocked Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up.
Dr. Amari.
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unprepared.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you...
You...
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some pneumonia. Anyway, I feel fine.
We have to head in.
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power... That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's...
Let's get going.
Been one heck of a ride so far.
Uh-huh.